Everybody, welcome to week 2. Okay, how many of you are happy that you're an online college student and don't have to go to a campus right now, right? Kind of a scary time in our country, frankly, a scary time worldwide because of this coronavirus. And let me tell you, I'm very happy that I can self-quarantine even though I'm not sick by working from home. It's kind of a nice thing when everyone's kind of hoping to be able to do just that. And so you have that, right? That's one less thing to worry about is what's going to happen with your schooling. You know that it's going to be here. You know that it's safe. You know that it's clean, literally clean. Those are all good things. So we can get everything done that we need to get done just talking this way and corresponding through Blackboard. That's a good thing. So still, wash your hands, do it very thoroughly. This is like I say to my kids all the time, hand sanitizer, make sure you keep your distance from, people, whatever. And if you are feeling sick, definitely stay home, call your doctor. We want you to be okay. We really do. So what are we getting into then here in week 2? Well, week 2 is chock full of a lot of information in the lecture. Really, really good stuff too. Good kind of foundational stuff for a class like this. Primarily, we're talking about things like hardware and software. And what are the differences there? Well, hardware really is the stuff in a computer that you can touch, that is hard. I've got my mouse there. I've got my phone. I've got the hard screen on my phone, right? I'm looking into a camera. I can touch the keyboard, all sorts of things like that. But it's also the interior portions of your computer, right? The motherboard and the different disks that make up your hard drives. There's all sorts of stuff there. That's all hardware, okay? And you think about your smart TV and you think about your Xbox and all sorts of other things. That's computer hardware. Now, software is really things that program systems that operate on hardware or that tell hardware to do certain things. So you write software to kind of manipulate or change or affect hardware. But at the same time, you need hardware in order for software to kind of work. So the two things are really very necessary for each other. But that's the primary difference there, okay? So when we talk about software, we talk about programs, and that can be everything from Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook. It can be your browser. It can be the apps that are on your phone, how you get into something like Facebook. That's software, okay? There is hardware, all these servers that the company Facebook owns that allows the software of their social media platform to kind of run and work and everything. But it's primarily just software. So that's the primary difference there. But you see how they are inextricably linked. You need to have one in order to have the other. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about web applications. Web applications are those kinds of things that you use all the time, and you probably just didn't know that they were web applications. So the lecture talks primarily about things like Google Docs and Google Sheets, but also social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or all sorts of things like that. These are web applications. These are things that live on the web, on the internet, on the web. In a couple of weeks, we'll talk about the difference between the internet and the web. Very, very interesting stuff. I think that's week 6. But this is stuff that basically exists only in a virtual world. Like, it's not something you have to download onto your computer anymore. You used to take those disks and put them into your computer and then have this thing kind of downloaded onto your computer. You download everything from the web. Okay, so web-based applications are completely based on the World Wide Web. Okay, and they would exist if you use your computer or if you got rid of your computer and got another one and then just signed in from that one. The web-based application kind of works that way. Now, that brings me to a very interesting point, and this is going to be important for what we're going to talk about in one of our assignments, and that is OneDrive. OneDrive is a web-based application, and it is what's known as cloud storage. So cloud technology is really that kind of technology that is completely web-based, okay? It's not something that requires your hard drive or anything like that. It exists out there in the cloud, and by that we mean on the web, which sits on the internet. So basically, it's stuff that's stored on other people's computers or something like that. So cloud storage and something like OneDrive are integral to computing today. This is stuff where you can save it in the cloud. And so if your computer crashes, which has happened to me, you don't lose anything because it's all saved in the cloud. You get another HP laptop or Chromebook or whatever, you sign up, link up to your account again, and boom, stuff is right there. So cloud technology, things like OneDrive, really pay close attention to that in the lecture notes. Web-based applications, the differences between hardware and software. There's going to be some other things as well that are escaping my memory right now, but really, really good information this week. Like I said, foundational kind of stuff. And we have a really, really interesting topic of discussion. So look at my discussion post and my video there as well. Fascinating topic. Is one that students always love talking about. So get ready for that. If you have any questions, let me know. You can email me, you can call me or text me, 585-433-5871. Very much looking forward to seeing what you bring to the table this week, folks. Thanks.